DJ Pauly D is a father, Cee Lo Green is accused of drugging a woman, and the former Louisiana governor is getting his own reality show. We are #that, your source for entertainment news. Welcome to #that, everyone. I'm your host, Liv Dufault, and I'm here with our panelists, Bianca Dux, Nick Amador, and Gabby Morales. They say third time's a charm, and that's how many engagements Kim Kardashian has been in. The celebrity announced that her baby daddy, Kanye West, gave her a proposal that was nothing short of spectacular. The owner of the San Francisco Giants gave Kanye the use of the stadium for the entire evening. Kanye had fireworks, a 50-piece orchestra playing the song Knock You Down, and a jumbotron reading, Please Marry Me. Kanye then got down on one knee and asked Kim to be his bride. Are you all excited for Kim's engagement, and do you think the wedding will be the one of the century?
I thought her other wedding was the wedding of the century, but I mean, we can see how this one will go, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of Kanye West, but I will give him props. That's probably the cutest thing that he could have ever done. That's so sweet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the last and final one for Kim, or so we can hope. But I thought the way that he went about it was like adorable, and I hope that maybe that'll happen to me one day.
I guess we'll see how much she could spend this time, because she spent a lot of money last time, so I feel like it's going to be like a big pocket digger again.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But she deserves it. I love Kim, so.
Yeah, hopefully they actually work out, because I mean,
I hope so.
maybe the saying third time's a charm will actually work out for her.
I hope they last a little bit longer than 72 days like her previous marriage, because it's a bit of a joke.
Yeah, maybe the baby will keep them together.
And did you see that engagement ring? I mean,
rock. It's a rock.
Huge.
Jealous. Giant. We asked you guys to tweet us how long you thought Kim's marriage would last this time, and these are some of the responses we got. At Gmeo93 tweeted, as long as Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra's marriage. Oh, wait. I think that's pretty funny.
That
Yeah.
is
Really funny.
pretty funny, actually.
It's a pretty direct shot, I think.
At C Caruso11 said, I give it 8 months. And my favorite by @TMass92 tweeted, until their egos grow too big for one house. #1 hour.
That's really
True.
funny.
Yeah, but I certainly hope it lasts longer than that, for
I mean,
Kim's
we
sake.
should hope, but
I mean, Kanye's ego is probably bigger than Kim's, because he
Yeah,
honestly
yeah.
thinks that he's like a god. So let's not even get on that topic. But
Yeah.
his ego just needs to shrink a little bit, so maybe their marriage could actually last more than an hour.
Absolutely.
I think it might be different. They do have a baby involved this time. Kim's never had that factor in any of the other two.
That's
So
true.
I think this
Hopefully
will work out.
parenthood will, keep
Yeah.
the bond
I think
going.
it's already kind of brought her down to earth a little bit, so let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Nelliana Ferraro tricked QU students to believe some pretty funny lies on campus. Let's take a look.
I'm Nelliana Ferraro with this week's Believe That. I made up some rumors to see what people would fall for. Let's take a look. The Student Center is being closed next semester for renovations. What do you think about that?
That's terrible. I don't know where I'm going to study.
Maybe they're like trying to make it maybe expansion or some sort. I really don't know, but
I feel like they just made it, so what are they renovating, They could have planned it a little better.
I had no idea that was going to happen. That's kind of bad.
I feel like it was just built, so I really have no idea what they would be renovating.
I think it's fine how it is, and people are going to get really angry when it's closed. I agree.
I don't really know what's going to happen.
What are your thoughts on Jay-Z and Beyonce filing for divorce?
They're filing for divorce. I didn't even know that, but honestly, I'm pretty sad. They're like a power couple.
I'm not really sure. Like, they're a good couple, but I wasn't a real big fan of Jay-Z, so I think she could do better.
And what's Blue Ivy going to do now? Like, she's so little. Like, she can't have her parents split up now.
President Leahy recently was fired. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Oh, wow.
Was he really? That's sad. What? Was he really fired?
Yes, he was.
To be honest, I didn't know that until you just said that. So I'm more curious as to why that happened.
It was for embezzlement.
Then he has every right to be fired, 100%.
What is that? That's the president of our school.
I had no idea.
I am so shocked actually right now to hear about that. I'm very sorry.
Do you think he'll be missed?
I don't know, to be honest.
Playing devil's advocate, yes. I think he's done a lot for Quinnipiac, but he can't embezzle money. That's illegal, so.
I think he'll be very missed. I mean, I'm only a freshman, so I haven't been in the community that long, but I went to Bobcat Madness on Friday, and when he came out to speak, everyone was just applauding, and they were all so excited and happy to see him.
What are your thoughts on Quinnipiac student John Alba making the U.S. curling team for the 2014 Olympics?
Oh, that sounds really cool. I didn't even know about that.
I think that's amazing. That's a really good accomplishment.
It looks like Quinnipiac students will believe anything when put in front of a camera. Back to you guys.
We are just getting started. Stay tuned after this commercial break.
Join us on November 3rd at 10 a.m. for the second annual Bobcat Dash, a 3-mile obstacle course race starting at Mount Carmel campus and ending on York Hill. Teams of 4 will go over hurdles, power through a bouncy house, trek through water, and much more. Prizes will be awarded for top male and female and best costume. Register your team for free at www.imleagues.com to be a part of the race of a lifetime. Be the one to survive the Bobcat Dash.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Quinnipiac is full of problems. What did you guys find this week?
The QU security emails informing us about the recent shootings and crimes in New Haven haven't fazed me since freshman year. #QU problems.
That can't be more true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I just guess like that people don't care. Like they want to have a good time and like, I mean, it's good that they're telling us because it's important to know that something could happen, but I feel like people still are going to enjoy their time in New Haven.
And we get those emails every single week, so it's it's run its course because I don't even read them half the time anymore.
I mean, the one that we got this weekend about the shooting and saying that there were 5 people killed, I mean, that one kind of did catch me off guard, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me.
Because we'll still go out anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly. I've never felt as paranoid in my life than when I walk back to my room late at night. #QU skunk, #QU problems.
Oh my god, I've seen that skunk so many times. It's cute. I named it Pepe, but like, I named it Pepe, and I say hi every time I walk by, but like, I don't get too close.
I've made a name for mine, but the skunk. It was like funny, and I can't think of it now, but it's actually scary. Like, you don't know what to do. Like, people like are trapped in their rooms because they don't want to leave.
It's true. Like, nobody wants to get like sprayed by a skunk. Nobody wants to be skunk girl or skunk guy.
I haven't seen it yet, so I hope I don't run into it anytime soon.
Yeah, don't get too close.
Not about that.
Don't do it.
I've even seen cats running around at the same time as the skunk, so just not a good time.
Yeah,
Definitely
no, that's
not.
freaky.
It's a jungle out there. Shuttle runs over a stop sign. #classic @QU problems. Ooh. I saw that and I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
Those shuttles are reckless.
I was going to say, the shuttle drivers have no care in the world. They're going to take you down if you're in front of them.
It's true. Like, get out of the way or get hit. There are no options.
And there's a pack of people that runs for the Hamden shuttle like every Friday night, and they will seriously. It's like bowling. They'll knock everybody down.
I would love to know, like, how do you not see a stop sign? Like, it's like, would you run on the sidewalk?
I think they just don't care. Yeah, to hit a stop sign, you have to be on the sidewalk.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I think it was definitely just they were just trying to get out of the way because they were obviously doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, classic Quinnipiac.
Well, I definitely love all of those QU hashtags this week, but I'd have to say my favorite is the shuttles because they are clearly reckless drivers. They need to work on that.
True.
Yes.
Vocal coach on The Voice, Cee Lo Green, has been charged with allegedly slipping ecstasy to a 33-year-old woman while dining at a downtown LA restaurant. Judge Shelley Turrelba has ordered Green to return to court for a preliminary hearing on November 20th. If convicted, he faces up to 4 years in state prison. Do you think Cee Lo is guilty or innocent?
Ew, guilty.
I can't believe, like, again, like, I feel like celebrities, like, usually are put in such as, like, high standing, and it really stinks that he has to be, like, maybe he did do it, but, like, I mean, I feel like they always get away with things, even if they did wind up doing it.
Yeah, I agree that. I mean, they commit DUIs and they get out of it so easily. But if it was one of us, I mean, we'd be in jail.
Oh, exactly.
And it would affect the rest of our lives. Their career is still going to keep going up from here. So, but I think he's probably guilty.
Guilty or not, he'll still, like you said, he'll still be fine. It's not like it even matters. So they make such a big deal out of it, but he'll get off charge-free, and everyone will still love him after this blows over.
Exactly. I mean, I don't think people really loved him all too much before, so. I think it could really hurt his entire career, or whatever is left of his career. Yeah. Because I'm not a huge fan of Cee Lo. A lot of people aren't, and this especially, I think it's just going to push it right over the edge.
Well, he only had the one single, Forget You, for a while. He was kind of popular, but now he's drifted into the background.
He's done. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to keep him on The Voice after this, depending on how the convictions pan out.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Grammy winner Mariah Carey is finally recovering after dislocating her shoulder in July. She has been rocking some very stylish arm slings over the past months. Mariah posted a lengthy message on Facebook explaining the past 3 months of her life and stated, "Getting through this injury has been the toughest experience of my life. It's been a long journey. The physical therapists have been incredible, and I am very grateful to all of them for helping me. However, her arm is not only her big news. The singer also expressed a lot of excitement about her upcoming album. Is everyone excited for Mariah's new album, and what do you think about her recovery?"
I can't believe she's still making music. Like, I feel like she's like kind of older now. Like, I don't know exactly her age, but I feel like she's like run her course. I feel like she's like still releasing music, and it's nothing new. It's like, I mean, it's new music, but I feel like it's still like the same thing, like the same like area.
Yeah, but Mariah has such that unique voice. Like, I'm excited to hear what she has. I love what she has to offer. And also, I'm thinking about, you know, her injury. I was reading today that it's a lot worse than it was. It's not just her shoulder. She also dislocated some ribs, too. So, I mean, I feel bad that she's been suffering so much, but good for her that she's coming out with, like, a new album and everything, and she still was able to push through it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel bad for her, but at the same time, I'm sure it was inevitable. Those skirts and dresses that she wears that are a little risque is like, it's not even the word to use. And her heels, I'm surprised that she hasn't broken her entire body by now. So
power to her.
Yeah,
absolutely. And she has babies now. She has the twins. So on top of recovering and making music and taking care of her kids, I mean, she's kind of like Superwoman right now.
Yeah.
And having her husband Cannon, who I'm sure.
Nick Cannon.
He's so young.
Nick Cannon, what a guy.
How does he do it?
We will be back right after this commercial break. But first, our Instagram of the week.
This week's Instagram of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is your source for custom printing and embroidery for your team, organization, or group. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue, just 2.5 miles from the Mount Carmel campus. Our Instagram is by Danielle Nofo, who posted a great picture of the Arnold Bernard Library with a twist. Be sure to follow and mention at #ThatQU on Twitter and Instagram for the chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Betty White strikes again, literally. The 91-year-old actress created a parody video to Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball for her show Off Their Rockers. In the video, Betty was sporting a white tracksuit and black sneakers. At least she understands that less is more is not always better. She ends the 30-second clip by asking someone to bring her a sledgehammer. So guys, should we bring her the hammer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Betty White, yes. I'm obsessed with her. She's 91 and she is kicking. She is so young at heart. She makes me feel like an old woman. I love me some Betty White.
She's hysterical. She like acts as if she's a 19-year-old person.
She's like a teenager.
She's 91. Like that's insane. And like, power to her making fun of Miley Cyrus. Like that's hysterical. Like bring Betty a sledgehammer. Like ASAP.
For her age, like she definitely shows like that. Age is just a number. Like I feel like she's doing great for herself, and like her show is hilarious, and like even for her to like promote Miley Cyrus in a way too by making fun of her.
Yeah, I know.
It's perfect.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Jersey Shore star Pauly D is now a proud baby daddy. The 33-year-old is so excited about the birth of his new baby girl, Amabella. He is hoping to develop a relationship with his baby mama, a former Hooters waitress, Amanda Markert. Pauly has yet to meet his daughter, who is now several months old. Markert is seeking child support from Pauly, and he is hoping to gain some level of custodial rights. This is Pauly's first child. A source tells us that he is ready to jump in and take responsibility as a father. What do you guys think of Pauly becoming a dad, and do you think he can handle it?
I mean, this doesn't really come as much as a shock to me. Like, I feel like it should have happened sooner to him, but I mean, I don't even know what to say. I can't even picture him being a father. But I mean, if he's ready to take on that responsibility, then that's great. But I don't know how that.
He hasn't met her yet, though, either. So
No, I don't respect him at all. I think he's pretty disgusting, to be completely honest. There were rumors circulating that he wanted nothing to do with it at first, and because she wouldn't let down. That's why he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally excited. He's not. You're disgusting. Get out, Pauly D.
But at the same time, this girl, this isn't the first time that it happened to her. She has another child with someone else from a one-night stand. So, I mean, they're both guilty as charged.
Chaser, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, and former Hooters girl, so she's on the right path, definitely.
Those Hooters girls, you know.
Don't touch that remote. Still to come, Dolly Parton gets in a car accident, and #That's Jess Larry hosts This or That this week. We'll be right back after this commercial break. But first, here is the tweet of the week.
This week's Tweet of the Week is brought to you by the Bobcat Shop. The Bobcat Shop is located at 1010 Sherman Avenue and is your go-to spot for officially licensed Quinnipiac apparel and accessories. Our Tweet of the Week is by @MCHarding0426, who tweeted, "My professor called on me and I asked him to call on someone else instead. So that's what my day is like." Be sure to follow and mention @ThatQU on Twitter and Instagram for the chance to be featured on our show.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
Welcome back. America is full of first world problems. Let's see the funniest ones from this week.
I was about to take a cute picture for Instagram, but my dog moved. #first world problems.
I mean, people always are Instagramming their dogs, so I feel like they never want to look at the camera. Like you have to be like, come on.
Oh,
so it's kind of annoying, but I feel like that's definitely a first world
sometimes they'll be sitting in, like I have a dog, and he'll be sitting in the cutest position, and then immediately as I whip out my phone, he'll like walk away.
I think they know. I think they secretly know, like, oh my God, not another picture.
Oh my God, I don't have a dog to take Instagram pictures with. #first world problem.
That's a good one. On the spot, too. The gym I'm going to is undergoing refurbishment, and there were no mirrors for me to check myself out in. So #first world problem. That is probably a problem. I mean, I don't go to the gym, but I love a mirror, so.
No, I think there are some people that go to the gym more to look at themselves than they do to work out, and that's like a pet peeve.
No, so true.
I work at the gym and I see it all the time. I judge them a little bit. It's okay.
It's all right.
I do.
It's not a judgment-free zone anymore.
My water bottle is so full, I have to take a sip before I put more into it. #first world problems.
Oh my God, that's
pretty funny.
so funny.
So random.
I know. I always had to take a little bit of a sip to put like the emergency packets in it too. So it's like,
what do you do?
Yeah.
You don't realize how many things are actually first world problems.
It's true.
There's so many.
I feel spoiled, but it's the best problem to have.
Yeah.
It's all right. So all of those are awesome, but I have to say the dog one is most relatable for me this week because my dog he's so cute, but the picture taking thing, you got to work on that. 67-year-old country singer Dolly Parton was involved in a car accident in Nashville, Tennessee. Parton was the front seat passenger and another car failed to yield at the intersection of Volks Lane and Kirkwood Avenue, hitting Parton and her driver. She and the driver were transported immediately to the hospital for treatment. She later tweeted, "I was in a fender bender this morning here in Nashville, but I'm all good. Parton nor any of the other passengers were injured in the accident." Any responses to Dolly's car crash?
I mean, she's also high up in age, so I feel like that must have been like actually scary because, I mean, the older you get, like it kind of like your health decreases, obviously.
True. Yeah.
So you don't know what could happen just from a simple car crash.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, and it was a pretty serious accident from what I've heard, and I'm just glad to hear that she's okay and that she, wasn't seriously injured or anything.
Hopefully she won't need any more plastic surgery.
Oh my God.
Because we all know she loves her plastic
does
surgery.
Oh, she's a little addicted, but she looks gorgeous to me. She never ages. I mean, yes, that's because of the plastic surgery. Whatever you gotta do. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do when I age. Whatever.
Who wants to look old? Like, the longer you can stay young, I mean, that's why they make surgery.
If you can afford it, why not use it?
Yeah, exactly. Put your money to good use.
If you got it, flaunt it.
Seriously. Jess Larry asked QU kids some pretty random questions. Let's check it out.
On this week's episode of This or That, I asked kids what they would prefer. Let's see what they had to say. Would you rather eat a stick of butter or a teaspoon of salt?
Excuse me?
A stick of butter or a teaspoon of salt, would you rather?
Teaspoon of salt.
Why?
Because I like salty food.
Teaspoon of salt.
Why?
I don't like butter.
Eat a stick of butter.
Totally teaspoon of salt. I love salt.
Why though?
I like salt. Stick of butter, definitely.
Why?
Butter tastes a lot better and goes down smoother than salt would.
Teaspoon of salt.
What kind of butter is it? Is it salted or non-salted?
It could be any kind of butter you want.
Wait, a teaspoon's not that bad. Salt. The salt.
A teaspoon of salt.
Why?
It's less to eat.
Teaspoon of salt.
Why? A stick of butter might taste better.
I feel like a stick of butter might not taste better. I don't know.
Would you rather have muffin hands or corduroy skin?
Muffin hands. I ask people this a lot.
I think muffin hands because then you can eat them.
If it rains,
but then you don't have
corduroy skin gets really nasty.
But then you don't have hands anymore because you ate it.
They would grow back.
Can make new ones.
Muffin hands.
Corduroy skin.
Why?
Because then I can still have hands to do stuff with.
Muffin hands. Muffin hands.
Why? Then, like, what if you eat them? They don't grow back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't grow back.
I still choose them then.
Muffin hands. Because then you can eat them.
But like, do they grow back if you eat them?
No.
Oh, they don't?
Oh.
Ooh.
I guess
I don't really know what corduroy is.
Like corduroy, like the fabric.
Oh. It's like the warm stuff. Like
I guess the skin.
The skin.
Yeah.
I think I'd still go with what type of muffin?
Any kind of muffin you want.
Okay. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna want to eat it.
Yeah.
I'd wanna eat it.
But then you don't have hands. Like, how are you gonna?
I can live. It'll be fine.
Well, don't come run into me when you don't have hands. I'll have my corduroy hands.
Now we know what they would do. Tweet us what you would do at #ThatQU. I'm Jess Larry. Back to you guys.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
The Bobcat Shop, located at 1010 Sherman Avenue in Hamden. Your #1 choice for Bobcat merchandise. The Bobcat Shop features 2 floors of countless styles and colors. With a full 19,000 square foot screen printing and embroidery operation on the premises, Campus Customs and Simplify can design and decorate any garment or promotional product as quickly as needed. Stop in and say hi.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken with cheese for just over $4, giant cheesesteak subs, and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
Join us on November 3rd at 10 a.m. for the 2nd annual Bobcat Dash, a 3-mile obstacle course race starting at Mount Carmel campus and ending on York Hill. Teams of 4 will go over hurdles, power through a bouncy house, trek through water, and much more. Prizes will be awarded for top male and female and best costume. Register your team for free at www.imleagues.com to be a part of the race of a lifetime. Be the one to survive the Bobcat Dash.
Welcome back. In anticipation of Black Friday and the holidays, Apple has released a new iPad called the iPad Air. The tablet is starting at $499 and will become available on November 1st of this year. This new version of the iPad is significantly lighter and thinner than previous models and will use the same chip as installed in the new 5S iPhone. This chip increases the speed of the iPad and enhances the graphics and doubles the performance of the previous chip used. Will any of you be purchasing a new tablet?
No. I think this is the dumbest thing that Apple has ever done. I mean, I know 1,000,005 people are going to go buy it because they're like, oh my God, it's new. It's £1. You can throw it around like a Frisbee. And honestly, if people don't buy it, that's just like 500 million more people that will not be taking iPad pics. So that's great for me. I don't care. Selfies with iPad pictures, it's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I love Apple products, and I feel like I don't have an iPad yet, so maybe I will buy it because I actually do want one, and Christmas is coming up, so maybe I'll just buy a gift for myself. Might as well not. Right?
Treat yourself. I mean, I agree with Nick. I also don't have an iPad, and I actually want one for Christmas, but I'm waiting for Apple to come out with something that's really going to wow us. I mean, I get that it's faster, it has the A7 chip, but it's not really different. It doesn't have any special features, nothing cool. So I really want that wow factor until I get my...
It's just like with the new iPhones, they keep coming out with a new one every year, but I don't see any significant changes. Like, it's faster, so...
It looks the same in the end.
Exactly. Yeah. Former Louisiana Governor Edwin Edwards, who was released from federal prison on a corruption conviction in the past, will be starring in a new reality show called The Governor's Wife with his 34-year-old wife, Trina Edwards. The series will follow Trina as she tries to fit in with her husband's family, which includes his stepdaughters, Anna, who is 62, and Victoria, who is 60. This is twice Trina's age. Trina's teenage sons will also be showcased on the reality show. The show is set to premiere on February 27, 2014 on A&E. Will any of you be watching?
I mean, what else is new? Another reality show. I feel like they can make a reality show out of anything. They can come here and make one. Honestly, they probably could.
It's true.
They probably will.
If this guy gets a reality show, why can't I have a reality show? That's all I'm asking.
Exactly. She's hilarious. I mean, give her one.
Funny.
She should definitely have one. Elijah Westbrook has a special Halloween edition of Question That. Let's take a look.
Thanks, guys. Well, hello and welcome to another segment of Question That. I'm Elijah Westbrook, and for this week's segment, I went around campus and asked students some questions in honor of the Halloween spirit. Let's take a look. What do you think about people giving out fruit for Halloween? So when little kids go out trick-or-treating and they get knocked on someone's house and they... Yeah, you don't like that idea?
No.
Why not?
Well,
trying to promote, healthy lifestyles and, good eating habits.
I guess so, but 1, it's Halloween. 2, fruit spoils really easily. I
am going to give each kid cavities when they come to my door when I'm an adult.
So you think Halloween's like that one exception day that people can, just go crazy when it comes to eating sugar and candy and stuff?
Totally.
Yeah.
Let the kids have their fun. It should be about the kids. And then the adults go have their own fun.
I don't know. When I was a kid and we knew they were giving out fruit, we would definitely avoid the house and just keep going until we found one with big candy bars.
How old would you say is too old to go trick-or-treating?
You're never too old to go trick-or-treating.
Never too old to go trick-or-treating?
No.
So if I was like a 50-year-old man knocking on people's doors,
I'd give you my candy.
What would you say is the most revealing outfit that you've ever seen for Halloween?
A Tootsie Roll. She was wearing nothing. Literally, just a Tootsie Roll thing, a lot of cleavage and stuff.
Toads on Saturday, I saw some pretty revealing.
I saw Jesus on Saturday.
Really?
I did.
How revealing was that?
It was a guy, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh man, I've seen a lot of them. Probably a police officer costume last year that a girl wore.
Slutty nurse, slutty school teacher, something like that.
An angel costume where the outfit consisted of a halo and white underwear.
Last weekend I saw a grown man dressed up in a diaper.
Really?
So it was very revealing.
Police costume that girls wear because it shows their breast and their behind.
Yeah. So what are you being for Halloween? I like that too. Back to you guys.
That's all we have for you this week. Thank you, Bianca, Nick, and Gabby for being here today. And be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at #thatQU and tag us in your Quinnipiac-related posts for a chance to be featured on our show. See you next week.